So the only toilet that was dirty was mine. He checked the roster. He saw that Icy Kolaiwola was want to clean the toilet. Now this man called me from the dining back. There was no water in the hostel. This man called me from the dining back to the toilet and locked me in my toilet with the shit.
Wow. You know,
Bro,
you know that during
I was in the toilet with the shit for like 40 minutes.
Do you know what that would do to you?
Till today, if I see that shit, I would recognize it. Bro, imagine looking at shit for 40 minutes. I couldn't believe that I was there. The man locked me there and said, if it is your spit that you used to flush that toilet, you will use your spit to flush it back.
And get cracking.
Wow, what's the time?
It is time for us to start.
No, what's the actual time?
Oh, you're actually being serious. 7:42.
We're doing good. We're
Yeah,
getting
not too
there.
bad, not-
Trying to just stay on tangent.
Get used to being on time. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have a song.
Go on.
We have to start clapping first. Okay.
In the morning, early in the morning, in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord.
Hey, praising the Lord.
On beat, come
Always praising the Lord.
Layi, you're next.
Always
Praising the Lord.
praising the Lord.
With all my heart.
With all my heart.
Praising the Lord with all my heart.
Always. Hallelujah.
My Lord is good.
Hallelujah.
My Lord is good.
Hallelujah. My Lord is good. Is good to me. Chineke dima,
Chineke dima.
Chineke dima,
Chineke dima.
Chineke dima,
Chineke dima. Chineke.
One more. Olúwa dára,
Olúwa dára.
Olúwa dára,
Olúwa
dára, Olúwa dára,
Olúwa
dára,
ó dára sí mi.
Oh yeah.
Good morning, Jesus.
Arrivederla. I know you came from heaven above. The Holy Spirit is on the throne. Good morning, Jesus. Hallelujah. I will enter. Hey.
Wow.
Days.
I just wanted to.
That's the playlist, man.
That's the
it.
playlist.
When we're talking about sent back, people need to understand what we're actually coming from.
Bro.
Every morning, 5:30 in the morning devotion.
Yours was even 5:30. 5 a.m.
You know why
Sharp.
it's mad? Because we wake up in the morning, everyone just hearing from downstairs.
That's what will wake you up as
And then
well.
when you stay in bed when it's cold, and then the head teacher will start flogging everybody. And you start hearing people moving around like you never heard people move around before. Wow, good time.
Nah, good
Great
times, man.
Great time. Well, not really, actually. I won't
Enlighten
call it
us.
as good times.
It's,
Mine was wow. It was boarding school for me. Yeah.
we're gonna get into that. Did you only go to boarding school? Straight,
Yeah, strictly boarding
straight
school.
boarding school.
Yeah.
How was you done boarding? I done boarding. You done both.
Yeah. I
You did
both.
day on boarding, yeah?
I did day on boarding, yeah.
We'll get into that. We'll break it
Okay.
down. Before anything, guys, those of you watching this episode right now, you need to do one thing.
Yeah.
Bring out your phone, Eventbrite, Sent Back Podcast Games Night Part 2. Make sure
You're there.
we're not playing no games this time.
Not playing no games.
We're not playing no games this time.
Bro, first one, 150 sold out. This one,
Double!
increased capacity.
Everything, no, don't, okay. Good.
Yeah.
But listen, we're not playing no games. So the game night, please make sure you're there. Buy your tickets, buy for your friend, buy for your family, buy for everybody. But please make sure you're there. And yeah, that's all the pros we need to do.
Bro.
And of course, subscribe to the channel, man.
And just to get all the formalities out of the way, you already know where it is. It's another episode of the Sent Back Podcast. And it's your boy DB the General, one half of the Sent Back Podcast, the smartest, the flyest,
Shamo.
the cleanest,
Hey,
the finest,
Okbo.
whatever you want me to be.
Hello.
And And with me, you got Michael Jackson.
Listen, it's not Michael Jackson. This is, if the glove don't fit, you can't admit it. Listen, I remember when I went to play MLB, they gave me the whole fit. And I thought to myself, when am I ever going to wear these gloves again?
Fair enough.
And I said, you know what?
Fair enough.
Today's a special day. I'm going to wear it today. I might as well.
Why not, man?
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I hear
So,
it.
yeah, as Daniel said, it's your boy Camzo SCP, one half of the Sent Back podcast, and I'm gassed to be here, as it either only means two things. Either your boyfriend is the swaggiest, but he's not from Southeast London, and if he resides in Southeast London, then he cannot be the swaggiest. And you can tell by the drip today is serious. And today, we have a very, very special episode.
Special one.
today.
Who have we got in the building?
The law! Listen, you know I don't swear. If I swear, it only means I'm saying one thing. What am I saying, Daniel? What the fuck, my sister? What the actual? People don't understand. People don't get it. And today, we're not here to do, it's not an interview, it's a conversation. We're here to laugh.
Yeah,
But
legit.
goodness gracious, we have a very, very special guest today.
It's a big one, man. And I mean that literally. It's a tall one.
This guy, we had to move the camera
Bro.
7 times to make sure that he can fit.
I don't even think you're tall. You're a giant. Like, you're actually, like, this can't be tools that we can use.
Center, innit?
Center. Nah, literally.
NBA center.
Nah.
I played center for a little bit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but I sucked at it, so
Basketball's big in Nigeria.
yeah.
I
I've
don't know
realised
why.
that.
I
I
don't
don't
know
get why. But it's really big. I've literally been to places. I've watched people play basketball in Nigeria quite a lot. Like, it's big still.
No,
I just
no.
wish we was where we need to be. Because when you think of basketball in Nigeria, you just think of USA versus Nigeria. And it's not.
It's not happy memories. It's not happy memories.
Did you watch that game?
Happy Merud.
Happy memory.
Okay, so
Did you watch that?
I don't really watch basketball though.
Oh, that was the Olympic.
But which game are you talking about?
Olympic game in 2012, Nigeria versus USA.
No,
It
no,
was a bad game, man.
Nigerians don't tend to remember the bads.
bad game.
Yeah, the bad game.
You do.
You do.
Yeah, we do.
Is it?
Oh, we're gonna talk about this year AFCON.
AFCON winners, get us out. We have Layi WASABI in the building.
on.
Appreciate that.
What we saying? Layi, how are you, man? How
I
have
mean,
you
I'm
been?
great.
Yeah?
The sun's been shining for a little bit here in the UK, and I hear I came at a good time. So yeah, loving it.
Not bad. Not
You
bad.
brought the sun. I'll be real.
Yeah, that's
'cause
what I
it's not
do,
been
you know.
pretty. It's not-
Sun's gonna shine on it.
I feel you, man. That's good, man. We're happy to see you here. I hope you're enjoying the UK, man.
I mean, I'm in the UK. I'm okay. So
Welcome to the Sent Back podcast, man.
Yeah,
Doing
man.
what we do
thank
best,
you. Pleasure
man.
to be
Do you
here.
understand the origins of the Sent Back podcast? Do you want us to quickly explain it to you? How?
Yeah, I think I got onto it when you guys were conversing. I think the sent back thing is, you guys being sent back to Nigeria for a little bit.
Yes, that is us,
Yeah.
man. That's what we do. We had our small, we call it sentences. You being the law, you understand. So
Oh, yes.
obviously, me, I went to
As an
Nigeria.
experienced inmate.
Yes, of course,
Exactly.
of course, of
People with a
course.
short time.
Exactly.
Small. You've probably done 6 years, yay.
We were probably on the same wing. I just didn't see you at the time. At the
catch
same
you
time.
around.
But no. How long was your time?
I was there for 2 years, 4-year sentence,
Oh
2
wow.
years served.
Yeah.
I
Mine
was
was
out early on good behavior.
Good
The-
behavior.
the
Yeah.
Olympic
How long
women-
were you there?
6-year sentence.
6-year
Mine was
sentence.
attempted murder. And then obviously I only spent 3 years. Good behavior as well. Fortunately.
Oh, amazing.
Change that,
So,
like,
I'm for life right now.
For life.
I mean, yeah, I'm just out on parole.
Parole, I was gonna say.
Depending on how it
That's why
goes.
so many people are with him. Yeah, he came in with handcuffs.
No, it's true. It's true.
As I've been doing recently, I brought something with me.
Go on.
So I went to my uncle's house on the weekend, and my uncle brought a lot of my documents from the past.
Yeah.
And he brought something that was crazy.
Yeah, go on.
He brought out a document where I saw my school fees in Nigeria.
Oh, what year?
I swear, it sounds so crazy because it sounds like, oh, you found it. Because I swear down, I have never seen this. So this is my school fees in Nigeria, yeah. And this is from 2009 to 2010, first term. I'm looking at the prices of everything, yeah. And what it added up to was 116,000
116K
for the term.
for school fees.
For the term.
That's like how many pounds? In like 60 pounds.
No, because, but this is what we need to understand.
Christ.
Back then,
It was a lot of money.
it was a lot of
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've done the calculations now.
Was it private school?
No, private school.
Yeah,
So they said boarding was 35,000. 35,000. Admittance was 10,000. Book deposit 30,000. School uniform was 6,000 times 2. Beret cap 800 naira. Blazer 5,000. Cardigan 2,000. and then there was just a lot of other stuff. I've done the calculations now.
You wore berets in school,
No, the girls did, but we had like.
but you paid for it as guys.
We had cap, so beret/cap. So
Okay.
we had something small. Does anybody want to guess what they think 116,000 is right now in pounds? Don't look at your phones.
In pounds.
Guess. Anybody
Probably
can
do
guess.
the calculation.
60.
£63.
£60.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And my mum was busting her ass back then. Because I remember back then, that must have been like £300.
116k in Nigeria right now.
Yep.
What kind of is that good amount of money? Would you say?
You know, the funny thing is, like, the way the rate of exchange now is like, I don't even think 10,000 is like, it just, if you spend 2,000 twice, 10,000 is gone. I don't know. I think the mathematics is already fucked up somehow.
Bro,
So because
still trying to
before,
think.
like 10,000 you could ball with 10,000 now. You know, you could have a good dinner with a girl.
Yeah.
You know, 10K. You know, we ate 10K, but now it's like Jesus. At one time at a restaurant, we spent like, I think like 100K or something at a restaurant on spaghetti and all. On spag.
Smag.
Yeah, so that's where Nigeria is right now. So it's crazy though. It's crazy. Like the purchasing power in Nigeria is shit right now.
They said that they were trying to introduce minimum wage in Nigeria, you know.
What's minimum wage in Nigeria?
So hear this. I saw it on the news. They said 23K. I don't know
What, a month?
if that was monthly. I
think right now the minimum wage is like 35,000 Nigeria.
and that's a month.
Yeah, that's a month.
So minimum, any organization you work for, they have to pay you that. If it's a registered business, they have to pay you that amount.
Well, you know, there's a lot of illicit things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Registered
But
business.
I mean, like government approved.
yeah, exactly.
Anything less, government doesn't know about it. But it goes on definitely. But
Exactly.
government approved is 35K. But I think there was a protest recently by the NLC, you know, to
Yeah.
increase that figure.
Yeah.
Because the cost of living.
But
in Nigeria
35k is not. That's not even practical.
I mean, that has
Are
been
you
since like
sure?
2019, 2020. But now, since then, the exchange rate has doubled. So it doesn't cater for anybody anymore.
It's not easy, man.
Imagine living off 30. What do you think you would do with 35k? Let's say 35k now. You need
In
to buy-
Nigeria?
In Nigeria, what are you getting?
It seems like I've seen tweets where people have said 10K, you know, Canada loud. That's all I hear in Nigeria. Canada loud, Canada loud, Canada loud.
35K. 35K is like Nike slides or something.
Exactly.
If you drip once, that's the end.
Drip once is the end.
That's all, man.
Bro.
That's all.
You have
No
to get
chance.
all the IG pics you want.
No, facts.
Yeah.
But even in this country, like let's say like £10, like can you really, if you really just like stay within your comfort zone, how far could you think you could stretch £10?
Not anymore. When we-
£10 is the minimum wage.
No.
What is minimum wage is like £6-7 now?
No, it's more than that
£7
now.
an
I
hour.
think it's probably like £11 an hour.
Oh, is it gone up like that?
Yeah, I think minimum wage is a lot higher.
Maybe obviously
That's 12 £6. It's like almost 12K an hour, and that's the least
Yeah,
least
that's
you
the
could
least.
earn.
that's the least. But then in the same breath, what you have to pay for in this country, it can
Yeah, I hear, you know.
it
yeah,
cancels
You know what I mean?
out.
It cancels
It
out.
cancels out.
The grind though is different though, because the grind in the UK, as much as everyone's living the same life in terms of cost of living and whatnot, I feel like the grind in Nigeria will always be different because the sun is hotter, the grind is harder, the people are worse, the manager is tougher. Do you know what I mean?
The government is shit, yeah.
Exactly,
There's a lot.
literally,
President can't stand up straight.
bro.
It's getting serious.
Don't get this episode thrown off.
No,
just in case.
it's just separate.
How much power does Tinubu have? We don't even know.
It's limitless. I don't know right now, to be honest.
Do you see the person apologizing for the video they made?
Yeah,
But-
facts.
But it's going on everywhere, isn't it? Because you're seeing it with Joe Biden as well. Like, I think there's a surge right now for presidents that are just really old.
Boy,
It's serious.
you don't. The thing is, I don't even want to say something that needs to be censored. But boy, let me not even speak on the old
real.
prime ministers,
It's
man.
real. It's real. Like, how you finding your time in the UK so far right now, man?
I mean, I've been enjoying myself a little bit, but I mean, I came to work mostly because I've been doing, you know, media touring since I got here. But hopefully, sometime, you know, my next trip, I'm just coming for fun. But it's been work mode most of the time. But it's been a good space that I've been in.
Do you think you can have fun here?
Yeah, there's a lot of fun to have in. I mean, despite the work I've been doing, I think I went ice skating. Not.
Oh wow! How do you find it?
I couldn't, but it was ice skating anyway. It was
not-
ice skating
But
anyway.
you're not
So it was.
scared.
I was, so I couldn't skate because I met a lot of young people there skating and doing all the extra showboating and all that. But I was like, I don't know how it would be to fall on ice with my, because I feel old a little bit. Because I feel if I fall on ice, it won't be the same way young kids will fall on ice. Mine would be ICU level falling.
Your black hole is that,
bro. Facts.
It would not be easy.
I can't skate, you know. I can't lie. I don't think I can skate because I haven't tried.
I
I feel like there's levels before you go ice skating. Like, I think you need to know how to do maybe the roller blades.
skates.
Yeah, before you move, say, okay, I want to do this on ice. I just went straight to ice. My hands were numb because I didn't even wear gloves because it was too cold in there.
You didn't wear gloves?
I didn't wear gloves.
Oh, no.
When I was in school in Nigeria, one of my friends, he got his parents to bring him something on visiting day, and his parents brought him Heelys.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And he was allowed to use that?
And we were using it in school. So I remember I think that's the pre-level to roller skates. Do you remember Heelys?
Yeah, the one with the one
with the
tire,
wheel,
two
with the
tire.
wheel.
Yeah.
Heelys were way big.
I did have them though as well.
You had
in
Heelys
primary
as well?
school, yeah, in primary. Not in Nigeria.
don't lie.
Not in Nigeria.
Don't lie, bro. You know you didn't have Heelys. Bro.
Nah, I definitely did.
It was a trend back then in my primary school too, Heelys.
My mum would never buy me Heelys, but I remember, and you have to remember that we're all different sizes, but we're all trying to force into those Heelys.
Anybody that had a Heely, right?
Yeah. They were the cool kids.
Do you know what though? Nigerians are, one thing I always give to Nigerians though, very resourceful. Because I know Nigerians who had Heelys, but the wheel they made was
not
manufactured.
They made it.
They made it and put it.
I was so close to doing it. I had a black shoe then that my mom bought with so much money that I wanted to convert to an Heely. I went to set the soul on fire to accommodate for the tire. It was crazy.
That's what I'm saying with this resourcefulness though, because I even go back to a story that I've said already. Like when we were in boarding school, so when we wanted to play table tennis,
oh god,
take the ball of a roll on.
Yeah,
and the ball has no bounce.
It has no bounce.
Bro,
no, but you have to wipe it. You have to wipe
Bro,
it.
that egg was solid though.
It was bad. It wasn't bad.
Solid egg.
Solid. Do you know what I mean? What? All you do is wipe it down.
Did you play floor tennis in school?
Yes, of course.
With your slippers.
With your slippers back.
If they wipe you that roll on egg. There was this specific rule on vanilla essence.
Yes.
Boys would always buy vanilla essence for that.
It was bouncing. It was a proper bouncer.
It was crazy. Then we'll be applying roll on and like this.
Exactly.
The egg is gone.
Because you have to
You just have to start.
The best one was the football with tape.
Oh,
my
football with
goodness.
tape.
That
Football
used to
tape,
bang.
yeah,
That
we
used
did
to
that.
bang. They will get paper, put it
Wrap.
all together, wrap it all together,
Yeah.
and then boom.
Two aside in the hostel.
Quickly.
Just in the rectangle.
Even a couple times, we played football with the roller. It's not easy to roll on eggs, you know, like small little like.
Yeah,
that's
we
true.
did do that too.
That's true.
It's not easy.
Did you also
man.
play sock ball?
Wait.
You
We
wrap
done that.
socks
We done
inside.
that in the
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
something
yeah.
we done in the UK quite a lot.
But that ball was
Firm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Back.
Firm. I'm thinking, yeah.
What are you thinking?
So, what has been on my mind a lot? I've been getting a lot of messages from someone recently, right?
About what?
And I've been getting messages from someone in Nigeria. So basically, I'll tell a story. Ring has off. I'll tell a story. When I went to Nigeria last, right, I had to go see my mum in Abeokuta, and she needed some stuff to be given to her. Didn't have a driver at the time, so I had to get a cab up there. So I saw a cab man when I went to, I think, a festival the night before. He said, "Yeah, take my number, let's go." So we're going from Lekki to Abeokuta. This guy has charged me, he said, there and back, 100k. Yeah. Hell of a lot. A hell of a lot. But me being...
Wait, you paid it?
No, wait. 100k. So I'm like, cool. Because I just want to get this done. But I know in my head it's a lot, but you know what we do best? Just in pounds, it's only like this amount. But when you keep having that mindset, it will add up. But cool, I said, yeah, let's do it. Do you get me? So he's now taking me to my mum's house.
Yeah.
Mum said, how much did he charge you? I said, 100k. She said, what? 100k. He said, yeah, let's go outside now. So my uncle's gone outside. Then I'll beef him. He said, what? He's not going to come with you. Going out. He said, no, madam, don't mess up my business. Your son has already agreed on 100k. Don't mess up my business. Your son has already agreed on 100k. But so my uncle now said, nah, you have to lower it. Minimum, like maximum 60k. He's like, no. They're shouting in public back and forth. I'm just like, guys, like this is embarrassing. Just leave it. But cool, you managed to strike a deal. He said 60k. Then when we're now getting back to Lagos, he now said, oh boy, I'm not going to lie to you, man. Like what your parents were doing to me is bad. We already agreed that deal, so I'm still going to take my 100k. I was like, okay, cool. I've got to give him a Southeast London moment. I said, bro, I'm not a waste man. Like, don't travel with this stuff. But till this day, this guy's still messaging me.
About your money?
No, just about how are you, man? I hope you're well. Happy Easter. Happy Christmas.
How much did you send him? 60k?
I think I gave him 70k. I think I gave him.
So you added like 10k on
I
top.
gave him a little 10k because it's easy. They're struggling. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I want to do my first show. I want to do my gift.
Yeah.
But do I block him now? Or do I stay as a nice person and just keep trying to conversate small? Maybe when I go back, I see him, give him a young. I don't get it. I don't know. Because it's the entitlement thing again that I say with Nigerians a lot. Like, I done one trip. You're now harassing me. What do I do? Block him?
I'm not going to advise you to block him, but be careful. Be cautious because, you know, there's a reason why his foot is in the door.
Exactly.
Just in case.
He's trying to get the second leg in the door.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Bro, but the thing is with the entitlement thing is, forget the entitlement. It's more about, like, the trickiness. Do you see what I'm saying?
The deceit.
The deceit.
To go behind
the lies. Exactly. No, literally. Like, the best story I can think about with that kind of situation is, you know, if you're building a house in Nigeria, the worst thing you can do is build your house in Nigeria whilst you're here. So you're leaving someone else to build the house.
Don't mess up.
I need to buy an AC. You need about 150k. Send it over so I can put the AC in. The person said they need to buy the latest AC, so you need to send another 200k on top of that. So carrying on that process of, bro, the deceit, just taking advantage. I think you have to blame the government. You have to blame
I know
the
people
government.
who've made good money off of people that wanted to build houses in Nigeria.
One thing I say about
It's wild, though.
One thing I say about Nigerians is when they're in front of you, they're the fastest people you know.
Can't catch them.
When you can't see them, they're the slowest people you know. Like, look at them. When you're ordering food in the restaurant, when you're getting to one fancy restaurant, they give you spaghetti, they give you toasty, they give you all the nice UK food. When they want to take your order, fast. When they're in the back, how long are they taking? Hour, 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
They're the best at it. I gotta give it to them. They're the best. But like you said, they're resourceful. They know what they're doing, man. I gotta give it to them. I saw a film.
What film was that?
Layi, that you was in.
Oh, wow.
Anikulapo. Have you seen Anikulapo?
No, I haven't, you know.
Banging film.
It's
Still.
good, yeah?
Yeah.
Talk to us. How? So obviously, I know. Obviously, in regards to what you do, has acting always been something you wanted to do?
Yeah, most definitely.
Go on.
Yeah. It was. I think I did acting more in school than I even did comedy. Well, it was obviously comic acting anyway. I do more of acting now, even you know, in skits and all that.
You're still
So
acting,
definitely,
yeah.
I also wanted to delve into, like, you know, serious acting and all. And I think Anikulapo was the first movie that I got to play a serious role. Well, it was still some sort of comic relief, but I wasn't stereotyped as, you know, a comic character. So that was the first major movie that I was in that required me to play a serious role. Shortly before then, I was in Adire. Yeah.
I've seen it out on Netflix as well. Or-
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I have 2 movies on Netflix, one on Prime Videos. So yeah.
Sick.
right now,
How do you feel? What was it like? Like, I know obviously watching Nollywood back in the day, and then being a part of a Nollywood set, you know, casting crew. Like, what's it like? You know, being in that environment.
It was wild because, you know, I grew up watching Kule Afolayan. Kule Afolayan was the director of Anikulapo.
Yeah.
So Kule Afolayan had done, you know, a couple movies back when I was a child. So even the actors that were on his set, I was like I was in the museum. Yeah, because it was like people that I saw only on screen, like much older actors. It's like they will just randomly pass me, and it's like, is this no Google? You get what I'm saying? Like they will just randomly pass. I won't speak to them. It's like, don't touch the artifacts. They will just be passing. I'm like, what? And sometimes, you know, we get to play scenes together with these people, and I'm like, yo. But you know, composure on 100. I never told them.
It's true though. We spoke about it. So going back then, who would you say was your favorite Nollywood actor back in the day?
Favorite Nollywood actor? I think I loved Aki and Popo.
Ah, of course.
I was always excited. Then in the Yoruba scene, there was Funke Akindele. Odunlade Adekola.
You can just know. Well, before he says who his favorite was, you just know that that's his personality as well.
The number one. It's not even about a favorite. The number one Nollywood actor out there, Jim Ike.
Hey.
Before there was toxic masculinity, that was my go. I don't understand. Obviously, we don't.
I love Jim Ike too.
We don't stand
Jim
for
Ike's
violence,
I love
but
him though.
just every babe, they just wanted to go back to him, even when he was doing wrong. Like, that is my go, Jim Ike, man. I love that guy. I would love to meet that guy, man, and have a conversation.
Nah, I need to have a conversation with Ramsey Noah. He was too much of a lover boy.
Yo, have you seen Dangerous Twins?
No, I haven't.
Where he played 2 brothers. He played twins. Yeah, one was, I think they were both there. I don't know. I can't remember how the movie was. But
Is this recent as well?
No. Very old.
Lord.
Maybe like a 2005 movie or something.
Yeah,
that was the movie that got me on Ramsey Noah.
He's good.
The good days. Like, I saw a film the other day called Chelsea versus Liverpool. One of those, like,
Nigerian movie.
Get your copy. Nah.
Grab your copy now.
Grab your coffee now.
Marketed and distributed by Dumont and Lagos.
Exactly that.
To God be the glory. So when you was in Nigeria,
Yeah.
I know always watching. I know quite the prominent films, and I want you to talk us through it because I don't understand why. You know, in Nigeria they always watch Korean films.
Oh,
Did you also watch Korean films when you was in
of
Nigeria?
course you
growing
did. I
up?
know you did.
No. So the thing was like when I was in school, like, a lot of girls watched Nigerian movies and Korean movies, but I wanted to watch some Korean movies to just get in the topic with girls, you know. It's like, that Boys Before Flowers, man. But I wasn't getting the hang of it. I tried watching Boys Before Flowers. I didn't understand it. I also tried watching, there was one about one Korean guy that lived in normal world and in anime world or something. Like it could become a cartoon.
Yeah.
Then it could become a normal human being. I was like, nah, this thing's not for me. But I tried watching it still. But
But do you know what it is? Like, why do they like
so
Korean
much?
movies?
I don't understand.
I think it's the ladies in Nigeria, it's the women in Nigeria. Some guys do, but I think it's more because I feel like the Korean actors are a lot of them are like the spec of Nigerian girls, you know, tall, clean, they're fragile, they have a fragility to them, a frailty to them. So I think that's like what endears Nigerian girls to, and the type of love that they play is so lovely. So I think that's why a lot of girls are on it. So
what were you watching there? What kind of films were your favorite? What kind, was it Hollywood?
So I had phases, I had the Yoruba Nollywood phase, I had the English Nollywood phase, I had the Indian movie phase,
That's the one as well.
One.
Yeah,
where the
I
person
think-
is falling down for 5 minutes and then there's the guys running from Ojo Elegba all the way
No.
to...
Indian movies got me in my teenage years though. Dumashale. Yeah, they were onto something.
I've never ever.
I've never got it.
I've
just
never,
never
understood
got
it.
it.
Only Bend It Like Beckham. Did you
Bend
watch
It Like
that?
Beckham.
That's not an Indian movie.
Is that? But it is.
That
kind
is
of.
crazy
Is it
from
not?
you. Oh
What do you
my
mean? No, but it's within that. It's within that industry.
It is
of
not
like-
an Indian
it's not- Okay, so
movie.
where they from? They're from. Where they from?
If I explain this to you, it's basically like saying,
No, I've watched Bend It Like Beckham in Nigeria, by the way.
yeah.
So just want to know whether you've watched it. So it's not a crazy shout.
It's not an Indian movie.
Oh my god!
They speak English for the whole thing.
Yeah, but still, no, that doesn't say if it's a Nollywood film because it speaks English, it's not a Nollywood film. Then is that what you're saying?
That, you know, to be fair, there's some like Nigerian films that they don't want to be considered Nollywood. That it's true.
That doesn't make any.
But you don't have a choice anyway.
Yeah, you
You
made
don't
it in
have a choice,
Nigeria.
but they're trying to
You're trying to
disassociate,
You're trying to
innit?
do the Afrobeats. I'm not Afrobeat.
I'm not
artist.
Afrobeat.
But is that the only
Yeah.
Indian movie you've seen? You guys have never seen 3 Idiots?
I would never watch an Indian movie.
Never.
I just couldn't.
Start with 3 Idiots.
Okay.
I promise you. Then it's like a slippery slope from 3 Idiots. 3 Idiots was what got me into Indian
You
movies.
think you'll actually get me involved?
I don't think it. I didn't
From
say
3 Idiots. From 3 Idiots. Just try it. 3 Idiots.
trash.
Promise you. 3 Idiots is a
I'm gonna
life
hold you
changer.
to that then. I'm gonna.
It was a
hold you to
life
that.
changer. That I'm not gonna lie. Then from 3 Idiots, you get on the episodes of Krishna. Is it Krishna or Krish? Krish, yeah.
Krish.
That's it. You get on the
Okay.
episode of Krish, then Doom, then
Even look how you're smiling when you're
Pom.
talking about
No, it was
this.
pleasant
Very,
memories.
very
I'm like,
fond
oh Jesus. I'm my nerd moment here, but yeah, nah, Indian movies were the thing. The thing.
Was that next for you then? You never know. You might need to go up there.
India?
Yeah.
To do what?
To be with a film. It's not a crazy shout. It sounds
Said to
crazy.
do what?
He said to do that's a shikini. Bro, it's not a crazy shout. It's not a crazy shout at all.
No, fair enough. You never know. Never know. But what are you saying though? How you been though this week? Like, what have you been up
This
to?
hay fever is trying to kill me.
Hamatan.
Hay fever.
Yeah.
Hamatan?
Hamatan.
I say the same thing.
No, that's where hay fever hits you the most that season, though.
I don't think it's something.
I don't know if people get hay fever in Nigeria. I don't know.
People in Nigeria get hay fever a lot.
We do.
Yeah, my
don't
dad
know.
gets hay fever.
Okay.
don't know.
Maybe I've had and they use malaria drug for it.
Or paracetamol.
I've never been diagnosed as having it.
It's true though, but to be fair, in Nigeria, what do you really get diagnosed with? Because every time I was sick in Nigeria, they said I had malaria.
malaria, man. Oh, cool.
Malaria. Oh, you have malaria.
Malaria, it's okay.
Paracetamol.
Like,
That's why I
not
feel
cold.
like I've always, every time I came down with an illness, I feel like it's just malaria. Okay, I've had just malaria actually. I feel like abroad I will be immune. Sorry, I say immortal.
Immortal.
I would never
Do you
be
know what?
sick.
That's how I felt as well. Because I'm actually not sick like that. And if I'm sick, it's not that deep. It's like what we say. Like if we're sick, it's really bad.
bad.
It has to
Oh,
be
here?
really bad.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
So what type of things do you come down with here?
It's like a cold.
It's cold. It's mainly cold, but there's levels. You know,
There's a fever.
It's variants.
It's COVID now, isn't it?
yeah.
COVID, but I haven't had COVID since WizKid.
I never got COVID.
Wiz flu.
Since Wizkid.
Wizkid.
But that's when you had COVID, yeah?
That's the last time I had it. Yeah, in 2021.
How many times did you have it?
Twice.
Yeah, I did twice.
Twice. So I had it the first time.
So now he's the immortal one.
So now I'm strong. That one, I didn't know it. I was scared. I questioned my life.
Did you have COVID during the pandemic?
So I never got it during the pandemic, but see, this is where you're gonna laugh. I think I was the first person in the UK to have COVID
before
it was called COVID.
How did you know?
So basically, I was in Knots, and obviously shout out Francesca. I was in Knots, and the sickness I had, I couldn't see. As in, I couldn't see. I was literally walking, couldn't see. So I was lying down on a chair in church. Actually, I was actually ready to meet my maker in that moment.
You was manifested.
What? I was ready. Like, I was like, do you know what? If this is the end, like, I'm ready now. Like, because this can't be life. I couldn't see. So even when the pastor came, she told me, she was like, go home. And I was like, go home to where? As in, I don't even know where home is right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So then I had the COVID for about, it was like a week. But obviously no one knew.
Self-diagnosed though.
Self-diagnosed. No one knew it was COVID.
Yeah.
And then maybe like 2 weeks later, we're all told to go back home because it's COVID, you know what I mean? So I'm putting 2 and 2 together. So I think I was the first person to have it. And I must have passed it on. Yeah, maybe.
COVID is not easy, man. I remember vividly, I couldn't eat properly. I couldn't taste anything.
I saw a TikTok. Someone still can't smell.
Yeah.
For 3 years.
There's long COVID. Like, people call it long
COVID.
COVID.
For real? So, like, I remember sometime in school during the COVID era, there was a time I lost my sense of smell.
Yeah.
Totally. But I don't know if it's COVID. I don't.
Probably was.
Probably was, yeah.
Smell, taste.
I handled it well anyway.
You handled it well?
Yeah. I
went to war with it.
Yeah. But I never felt sick. It's just, I just totally lost my sense of smell.
Okay.
Because it was something that was happening in school at the time. People were losing, some people lost their sense of taste. But for me, it was just random. I just noticed I was in the bathroom, I couldn't smell my soap.
So what about using on my body? Yeah?
I haven't thought like, maybe it's the soap. It didn't register. It was until like, I wanted to spray my perfume and I kept spraying it. It wasn't what was wrong with my perfume?
Yeah,
and I remember, okay, no, my soap is actually a strong smelling soap. I couldn't smell my soap. And I started going about smelling sanitizers. So I would pack sanitizer in my hands. It would just choke me, but I couldn't smell it. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But I had to lock up.
Serious.
I think COVID is probably the worst sickness you could have.
Yeah, man. It's not.
Actually, that's a lie. Malaria beats COVID.
Malaria depends. I think because I had malaria. I probably had it a few times. I remember the first time I had it. Like, and you know the thing about when you say malaria in this country, people scream,
start running.
So, because I remember I was in the when I came back to the UK, I was like, yeah, man, I have had malaria twice. You know, they're talking about it in science.
Yeah,
malaria kills over 10 million people, and then obviously I was like, oh yeah, I've had that. Everyone was like, what? Camille's had malaria. I was like, yeah, I've had it a couple of times, but the first time I had it, I was throwing up. Like, it was causing me to throw up because I remember my mum, when I was going, I got malaria tablets from the GP, but my mum forgot to pack it. So because she's forgot to pack it now, I've now got malaria. And I'm freezing. Do you know what it means to be freezing in Nigeria?
Yeah.
Where you're cold. Like, I want the covers. Like, I was freezing like this.
What's your worst malaria?
Well, it has to be in boarding school. I've had malaria for like a month straight.
Month?
Yeah, I had to be using.
That was your roommate then.
You know, malaria was so bad in Africa. This is why I'm grateful sometimes for like the white man, coming to Africa, because I think it was until the advent of white men we started having like actual drugs for malaria. Back in the day, we normally used to freestyle it. Yeah. I think it was malaria that even made like Abiku become a thing in Nigeria. Besides, sickle cell, because malaria was killing people in I feel like if they were wearing drugs for malaria, the one I had in GS2 would have offed me. What is Layi WASABI today? What?
No, fact.
It was so bad. I was hot from my head to my toe. I couldn't move. I was throwing up. I couldn't eat. I had no appetite.
That's the malaria I had.
And like in school, like I had several. So it was not just one time thing. I had like couple life-threatening malarias in school because, you're away from home. And where I schooled was a very thick bush. A school is a bush when you start discovering new insects.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you get like they didn't have English names for those insects because they weren't known in any other part of the world, just there.
Yeah.
So my school was that bad. I remember one time during like Christmas Carol, because I was in the school band. Then I was telling the girl beside me. Because sometimes malaria just comes at you randomly. Like you are fine, but all of a sudden, what's happening to my system? I told the girl beside me that I want to throw up. I was on the school stage.
What did you play?
I played the clarinet. So weird an instrument.
No.
And I said the girl beside me, I want to throw up, but we're on stage. She said, go and throw up. I was like, go and throw us out. All the parents are here. But I tried to control it. When I knew that, okay,
you
this
didn't
was
feel it
next
here.
on the stage. Bro, I threw the client in front. I was running out the door. But before I made it to the door,
Oh, done.
it was
Running
such a
vomit.
scene. It was such a scene.
Malaria is mad because obviously, so I had come. This is when I was coming back to London to settle. So I've spent the 3 years now. So I'm flying back. So we've flown back now. It's been like 2 days now. And suddenly I'm just cold. I'm freezing. Cold. But then, you're cold, but your head is hot. So it's the battle of the, do you know what I mean? So I then walk into the living room and I'm just standing. So everyone's discussing, like parents, auntie, everyone, they're helping me settle down. And everyone's just talking in the living room. And like, I'm just standing there and everyone's looking at me like, why are you just standing? Like, sit down or something. Like, join the conversation. And then I just faint. Literally, that's the one and only time I've ever fainted.
Have you ever fainted, Camille?
Never fainted.
You've never fainted? Yeah, that was the one and
I've
only
wanted
time.
to so many times.
Why did you want to faint?
No, 'cause you
I've
just
been
wanna
so close to
know,
fainting.
And you just want to know what it feels like. You know when you're feeling busy, you're like, oh my God, when I was younger, I'm going to faint now. Like, I want to faint. And you know they send you home.
Nah.
I've never fainted.
Yeah, that was the one where
fainted.
everyone was scared. Yeah, everyone was
I
scared.
never fainted when I was sick though, but the one time I fainted was the most random fainting I ever fainted. It was I just woke up to pee.
And you fainted.
What?
Next thing I just woke up my head in the bathtub. Because I noticed when I wanted to pee, I was like, no, maybe I got up too fast.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have.
We should be laughing,
I said,
but
let me
what?
just-
No, it's true.
Let me just pee finish and go and sleep.
You woke up in the bath.
I woke up with my head in the bathtub, my leg.
No, but that's what I'm saying, dude.
I feel to go back.
Yeah.
I want to know how it feels. Okay, at the age of 22, I can't be wanted to faint. God forbid. That's spiritual. But I've never fainted before. I've been, you know when you're lightheaded, but I've just never.
No, but I don't even want to be rude, but like in terms of other people, but that's what I'm saying. I think Nigerians were made of different, like we're a different breed. Because think about even the injuries that you've had in Nigeria as well. Some people who are not from Nigeria, if they go and have the injuries that we've had, they're dying. Guaranteed they're dying. Have you fallen in the gutter before?
Yeah,
Me
have a nasty
first.
scar from the gutter.
Never.
Bro.
Ever. We're built different. I
Built
do get what you're
differently,
saying.
man.
I do get what you're
I
saying.
even was playing football barefoot. But toes clipping.
Yeah.
I tried that, but I couldn't do it. Like everyone in school was playing football with just their feet on the rock, but I couldn't get with it. It was too. I had to get my sandal or my Astros. It was too
You're
much.
even wearing shoes.
I had to wear
That's
shoes,
it.
but I was scoring, so it was okay. But one thing I know that we're not built different though. Is the stomachs. When I don't understand, I need to. Everyone says this thing about the food is not clean, but it's not good enough. We need to understand what it is, because you see when you get to Nigeria, like when the man got to Nigeria, remember we're all there in our apartment. Everybody's sharing the toilet one by one, like everyone's just getting back and forth. I'm in substitution, toilet.
What's up? You guys were stealing. Why?
It's
Because of the
go
food.
Eat, yeah, but I don't get what it is. Do you think is it how clean it is? Is it how sweet it is?
I think it's dietary change.
Yeah.
For the most part, like if you're not used to eating something,
I don't
if
actually
you change
yeah.
diet, you just start to.
But then I don't know, because even though that's right and that's fair, what about when you drink like pure water, for example? The people in Nigeria is fine, but then anyone else who may drink it, it's
Your body will get
it's
used
over.
to it. Because I don't think if you go to America, their dietary change is different. But I don't know if it's just. I find it so interesting.
Okay, you never have like.
Nah,
Toilet
like
problems?
per se.
But
Nah.
what's in pure water? What's in it?
Something so
Pure
pure.
water, no?
Something
It's
so
pu-
pure.
but it's supposed to be
The name is
pure.
sachet water.
Sachet water.
But what is inside it is pure water. Just pure,
But is
nothing
it really
other than
pure
water.
though?
It's pure.
I think they're overselling it. They could have just called it water, yeah? But they have to emphasize on the fact that it is pure.
The purity.
So it is
It's
pure
true.
water.
But does it have a because I've actually never tasted it before,
You've never had pure water.
because they never allowed me to.
I've been
Oh,
close.
really?
Yeah.
My mom said, "Don't touch."
Yeah,
that, don't touch.
no.
But when I went to school in Nigeria, I was like, that's what I'm saying. Like when my mom left me, she was like, "Yeah, bottled water only." When she's gone, my uncle's like, "You would drink this pure thing. I have time to be going to get bottled water for you every second."
See, I never.
I had pure water. I can't remember it too tough.
So is there nothing? There's nothing wrong with pure water then.
Hey, if you did not grow up on it,
Do you
I
still
wouldn't
drink
have
it
that.
now?
I've not had it in a while.
Hey, levels done change. Hey.
No. I've not just had access to it.
I saw someone recently
Yeah.
who was filling up their bucket with. They said there's no water in Lekki right now.
no drinking water in Lekki.
No bathroom.
No. Okay,
water
pipe bomb water.
incredible.
Yeah.
So I saw someone who bought like 75 packs and was filling up their bucket with it right now.
Fair enough.
Crazy. So maybe if you can't drink it, you can use it also.
But I'm sure I can still drink pure water. I mean, whenever I'm back home in Osun State, it's not just. I don't think it's not easy to come. It's not easy to come by where I stay in Lagos. I stay in Lekki, so.
Yeah.
But in Osogbo, it's easy to see. People hawk pure water all the time. So, but I know if I drink pure water, there's nothing that's gonna happen.
I think I can drink pure water personally.
Hey.
I'm gonna try it. No, I'm gonna try it.
I want advice. Drink it at your own risk.
I'm gonna try it.
It should even be on the sachet. Drink it at your own risk.
I'm gonna try it. I'm definitely gonna try it. Okay, so Layi, you said you went to boarding school.
Yep.
You've never ever done day school.
Okay, I did day school like my GS1 first time.
Oh,
But,
okay.
yeah.
And then you went to boarding school. What's the wildest story of boarding school? Like, what's the story you thought, Jesus Christ, if you wasn't there, you wouldn't believe? What's one of the funniest, wildest things that happened to you in boarding school? Everybody will tell their story one by one.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I had the wildest experience in boarding school.
Try.
Because my housemaster was a wild man. So my housemaster, let me give you a backstory. My housemaster was a boxer. I wanted to be a professional boxer. Yeah. But the Lord called him. So he came to, because I attended a missionary school.
Yeah.
So his service to the Lord was going to, work at a missionary school. So, but he wanted to be a boxer before.
Yeah.
So one time, is the way he enforces regulations, they were crazy.
Yeah.
So at the time, in GS1, we had we're the ones that normally wash the toilet and all that stuff. So, and usually at some time in the morning, water is gone. So it's either you fetch 2 buckets of water the day before, one to bath, one to wash your toilet. The day before, I only fetched one bucket of water. So in the morning when water was gone, I would rather bath than wash toilet. So I had my bath. Then I was in the dining because the housemaster would go around the toilets to see the toilets that were dirty. Now the only toilet that was dirty was mine.
This
and
place is not sparkling.
It's not. So the only toilet that was dirty was mine. He checked the roster. He saw that Icy Kolaiwola was want to clean the toilet. Now this man called me from the dining back. There was no water in the hostel. This man called me from the dining back to the toilet and locked me in my toilet with the shit.
Wow. You know that during
I was in the toilet with the shit for 40 minutes.
Do you know what that will do to you?
Till today, if I see that shit, I would recognize it. Bro, imagine looking at shit for 40 minutes. I couldn't believe that I was there. The man locked me there and said, if it is your spit that you used to flush that toilet, you will use your spit to flush it.
Oh my God.
Bro, you now know what's crazy? After 40 minutes, the man went to, so there was already water back in the hostel, but the man went to lock what's the name of this stuff? Yeah, he went to lock the valve so that water wouldn't flow into the hostel. So when he was now ready to go to school, he now went to unlock it so that water would flow into the tank.
Wow.
And I will flush it.
Jesus Christ. 40 minutes with shit.
If he done that in the UK, that person would be on the news. That person would be on the news. He said, psycho man, locked student inside room with toilet. Jesus Christ. Go on.
No, I don't even think you could top it. What you said?
What's my wildest story in boarding school? I don't know. I think you kind of said it already, but when there was no water in my school, and there was no water and it was raining, so there was no lights either. There was even a national holiday because of it. Because I think there was on the news that someone died because lightning hit. It was crazy rain. So I remember I'm from the UK. So this is crazy to me. We have had to travel a good let's say 10 minutes to fetch water.
Yeah.
You know when you're especially from the UK, you watch these things in films and think this can never be my reality.
Yeah.
This will not be me. So I'm I'm hawking water on my head like this, carrying it back to my dorm, and as I'm carrying it, the water's falling, it's shaking like this, and I thought to myself,
I'm in a BBC documentary.
this is my new life.
Young children of Africa have to travel miles to get water. Over here where we're Camille. Camille is an African child. Camille, speak to us on your travels in Africa.
And he's shaking whilst replying.
The wind is very hard. That's what I never experienced it. Bro, when I think back on that day, I'm just how did that become my reality? Even to this day, I'm grateful, I had to actually carry water far. And I remember, you know me, I'm small and frail. The water was shaking on my head like this. Half of the water that I fetched was falling on the floor.
100%.
Like,
that is the beauty of Nigeria, though. until you come back and you're older, that's what you appreciate.
Yeah.
My moment of, is this actually my life now? Is you know the story already. So obviously in my boarding school, we had horses. So you can play with the horse, but you piss the horse off, you'll know, do you know what I mean? You'll meet it. So obviously I think something must have happened on one end. So we can see, so our school was quite big. So you can see on the other end, you can see people playing with the horses. I think someone threw a stone at one of the horse and it hit his head. And the horse just went out of control, like, and there's two. So when one goes out of control, the other one has to respond to you and goes out of control. So like literally, is it just you? So they start running. So there's a big group of us on one side. So when they start running and they're running to our direction, everyone turns and starts to run. So I've not even realized that everyone's running. So I've seen it coming now. I turn. Before I can even make the first move, I've been run over, flatlined, literally.
A horse.
By a horse, sir. By a horse. I'm not even lying. If I'm lying, God strike me down. By a horse, I've been flatlined and I've tumbled. I've done different flips on the floor. I've done different flips on the floor. And then everyone's come, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, you know, like the Indian movies, they're looking at me, they're about to sing. Bro, they're about to say that it's done.
Bro,
Nah,
you
I
wouldn't
don't
even
even know
understand
how
what
I
just
survived
happened.
it.
Like, what?
Nah, I don't
People
even know
run
how
over by a
horse.
People get run over by cars. I can say I got run over by a horse. It's different.
And then did you go home?
No, I was actually
You
fine.
Your dad
sustained
must have-
no major injuries, yeah?
In no major injury. So when I did tell my mum was like,
What? You can't be prosecuted for that? What?
At least she told her it's fine.
Where did you school? Where did you school in Nigeria?
Port Harcourt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that I'd have imagined maybe like Ife, Ibadan.
Nah.
we're
Port
big on
Harcourt. So it
horses
was
in
even,
there.
but remember, this is Port Harcourt in 2009. Even before that, 2008. So this is when Port Harcourt was really, that's like the streets. It's not like, that's
But that
not,
boy.
it's not a good area.
I did for Port Harcourt, man. I see you, wanna.
Exactly.
Those days. There was a snake that broke out in my school.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, snakes were a thing.
Ah, that was
A
common.
small, it was a small snake though, but the way everybody reacted was crazy. It was like it was a massive anaconda, but
Well, you were scared though as well.
everyone was running, so I had to run in it.
Yeah.
But again, this is reason number 95. Mum, why did you send me here? I'm just writing it all down on my list, like a snake. Like that's probably the wildest thing I've ever seen in my boarding school, like in regards to animals breaking out.
We had snakes because I schooled in,
Yeah, what area?
far off. It was in Ife, but not like some part of Ifewara. That's where I schooled. Yeah,
Where is that?
So I went to a Christian school that was owned by the Redeemed Christian Church of God,
okay,
RCCG.
okay.
So it was
Okay.
Daddy Gio's hometown. So the idea of the school was to build a citadel in the village. So my mom was sold on that idea. Like,
Yeah, of course.
a
Citadel?
citadel
You
in
be
the
a
village.
pastor.
I think the wildest animal we've seen in my school is an antelope.
Wow.
Yes, just crossed the football field. it was
What
wild
do
like
you
that.
do?
Antelope.
Yeah, until you scream.
What else would you do?
Yeah.
He just said antelope. So we saw a lot of wild animals in my
Yeah.
school, so it wasn't really a big deal. Snakes were like every month
But
you would see a
snakes
snake.
is scary though. Like when I saw
Snakes,
that
yeah.
snake, I didn't know what to do with myself.
This is what I'm saying. We were in a real life movie.
Yeah, it wasn't
That's a movie because these wild animals. I'm telling you, there's people that cannot survive in Nigeria. There's no chance. To be fair, I don't know. Is school? Do you think you might not know? But is school the same? Would you say like when we were growing up, or have things actually advanced?
I think things have advanced.
Yeah.
It's not the same anymore.
Yeah.
Like I see, my younger cousins, the way they interact with themselves, they be on Snapchat, they be doing all those
Chat.
Yeah.
bougie things.
Yeah,
It's like, hey,
definitely.
life is
Not
really
even
changed.
we didn't even have computers. We were using typewriter.
Yeah,
That's what we were
type
doing.
for my
Oh,
business.
well, in my
business
days,
studies.
I had to go, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To go, I actually remember that. I think.
I don't know about you guys.
you don't know what to go is.
I do remember it still.
I had a
Oh,
typewriter.
to go is the thing. To go is the thing. BBM, Facebook.
BBM.
Oh yeah. Because I remember
MSN.
MSN, I never did
Oh,
that.
I never did MSN.
term 2, I remember we had to typewrite for business studies as part of the exam. We
Yeah.
had to
Yeah.
but it was just so slow. But my thing was, if I type wrong, how to like do the backspace was
Yeah.
crazy. You had to basically like do a madness. But nah, man, good times, man.
Good times,
boarding
man.
school, man. So what would you say then, boarding school in regards to boarding school or day? What would you prefer?
Prefer day. You go back home. Do you know what I mean? You go
Yeah.
back home. boarding school was good experience-wise. You meet a lot of people as well. The girls were good as well. It was fun. Like boarding school was fun.
You thought the girls were good in your time?
Yeah,
In my school, the girls had to cut their hair, so they had to have. You think it's a joke? I've said this story so many times about the day when everyone came back from, I think it was half term. People came back with afros and that. Called one local barber.
I said,
"Come on, cut it off."
You know what's crazy? In my school, we had like 200 boys at the time.
Yeah.
And they will call one baba in 2 days. They will cut all our hair.
It's the same hairstyle though.
Every single
There's no level one.
There's no.
Hey, you be keeping for weeks. You pay about, please, sir. Just take
small.
a little bit of time.
Please, don't to give me a scope.
I know this is your job, but I have a life after this haircut. Be easy on it. Oh, bro, it's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's true. 200 boys in 2 days.
Do you know what kind of mileage that is?
He was cutting. He wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah.
It was like it was an autopilot. Sit down.
You know that they'll have the Bluetooth on their ear.
Exactly.
At some point, when we were in junior school, like would boast of how fast our hair cut. So we'd quickly leave the room and say, "Don't worry, I'll be back now. I'll be back now. He will call him, bro. You don't finish. He's finished."
I remember he's not even sterilizing it.
It was
he was just cutting everybody's hair, like
sterilized.
but just cut it all off. Also, when I was in school, like there wasn't such thing as boyfriend girlfriend. That wasn't, because I went to a Christian school. I went to an Anglican school, right? So there wasn't. I remember when I first joined the school. I've come from the UK, so you can say like, "Yeah, this is my crush." I said that this was my crush. Like I was in trouble. Like
oh, you said it.
Yeah, like I said, I was in trouble. There was no such thing allowed. Don't say you like this person.
Anglican
school. This is where you have to come and sing national anthem.
What happened when you said it?
So I literally got in trouble. Like I got a warning from everybody, like the head teachers and that. Don't come for the UK to try to like ruin our students here. We're not those kinds of people. Like, but then when I now left and I came back and I saw like Facebook and stuff, I seen them with cane rows, the girls. I seen the boys and girls hold each other like this. I said, wow. Things have really changed, but when I was there, I had to suffer like that. But day school, boarding school, yeah, go on. You did it.
Yeah, no, day school. You just get to go back home, like, and that's the main thing. Like, remember boarding school? Think about it. You get visiting day once a month, so you don't see your family.
But that
for
makes
a long
it
time.
better, though.
No, you don't.
Day.
I'm telling you, when you're on reflection, maybe boarding school, but I'm saying when you're living in it, it was day school all the way. Especially because I did JS1 day school, and then it was just. No, sorry, I did JS1, JS2 boarding school, and then I did my older year, like the one older year as day school, do you know what I mean? Day school is just better. I just enjoyed it more. Like you get to go home, you get to eat your food. Do you know some of I don't even want to revisit some of the food that they were giving us to eat in school.
Oh my God.
The pap that I had with Akara one time, the pap was hard. As in
Echo.
As in, we were doing this to the pap, as in, and it was the spoon was bouncing back up. But the food that we
boarding school was what made me realize how much I love rice.
Exactly.
So like, cause like rice was like a luxury for us back in boarding.
Jollof rice and fried rice was Sunday.
Yeah, just Sunday, bro. Just Sunday.
Other day.
We were even fasting from Thursday just for that.
We're looking forward to that rice.
Exactly.
Because that was the only thing that made sense.
And do you know what happens? I don't know if you guys did this, but you bet your meat.
Throughout the week. We did all that.
You play table tennis first to 5. If I beat you, your meat. So you could have full meat on a Sunday. You're just looking forward to the Sunday.
You don't understand how much of a struggle, like, you're betting your meat.
Betting your meat.
No, and then we'll survive either way in the school because it was what? Rice.
If you don't have your meat on the Sunday, you've suffered.
That's the end of the
That's
meal.
the end.
If you had like a senior crush, but it's not big. I remember that it would be cool. Like I'll be eating my food and my like WCW she'll come and just drop her meat in my plate. I mean, I'll be looking at me like, hey. I'll be like, hey. I have 2 meat, but the meat was like. Probably let's say roll this up. Probably
it was,
but it was still like
it did the job.
It
did the job.
Oh man, good time. Monday morning, yam and sauce. Goodness gracious.
You hate a yam and sauce?
I've never had it. I've still to this day. I spent 2 years that I didn't eat it once.
The thing I didn't eat in school at all was the spaghetti and sauce. Then the noodles. Have you ever had to cook noodles for like 500 students?
And then auntie just go.
Cool, just one big pot of hot water.
And it's
Then you
wet.
cut as many
Exactly.
seasonings that you can cut. Just feed the children, don't let them die. That was the idea. I was like, God.
No, but when you think about it, it's actually crazy. You know, when you do mass production for so many, there's some food that shouldn't be allowed for you to mass produce.
Production
Indomie.
can be against the law.
Noodles.
Because they'll just be pouring water
How
in
many
it.
sachets do you put?
I don't even know.
Like that's ridiculous. Nah, never ever.
Even beans. The beans wasn't great.
Yeah, my school was big on beans. So. Yeah, we're big.
I like it though. I do like beans.
I didn't like my school's Ewa, but
You didn't like it?
Ewa was all I liked was jollof rice. We never really had any solids like any okele or anything. No, it was just like rice and
You guys had a lot of
and
rice.
sauce. Yeah, then we'll have pap. But then what we used to do is we'll bring a little container of our Milo and milk, and then we'll pour it inside the pap and then mix it together.
Oh, cool. They allowed provisions in school now. Like
No, they didn't allow in my school.
Yeah,
They didn't allow provisions in your school.
Contrabands.
Yep.
Yeah.
They didn't allow it in your school either.
Yeah, but that was what made it fun though.
That's what made it, because on
So
visiting
how-
day,
Yeah.
you ask for Nutri-C, Milo, sneak it in, and you keep it. You don't even keep it in your locker because you keep it in your locker. It's
So
gone.
we'll steal it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have. That's the thing about me. I was careless, so I would have a locker, but
You don't put your padlock.
I'll lose the key. So it was like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
So it was techie. I'm trying to think. Music.
Before you do music, because you want to go into music, I was going to say, aspirations though, when you were in school, what did you actually want to become? Or what was the parents' plan first and then your plan?
For me, I knew I was gonna do comedy.
Oh, really?
Entertainment basically, because that's what I was actively doing in school.
Yeah.
Because in school I had a drama group, we're performing every social night.
Yeah.
Was my thing back in school, But for my mom, it was either you read law or nothing. That was basically it for us. So yeah, I knew I was gonna kind of do law, then do acting on the side.
Yeah.
That was the idea for me. Because in my yearbook till now, if you check his occupation, when I was signing out, I was lawyer and actor. Never knew I was going to be an acting lawyer.
And acting.
Think about it.
Yeah.
about
So I kind of knew what I was gonna do from school right back in the
Was it like you have to do law, like fighting type of thing, or was it like they were lenient with the comedy?
So there was never like, a quarrel on it, because there was never that part where I said, okay, I'm not doing this law, because
Yeah.
I went into school to study law.
Yeah.
You get and also as at the time that I started doing skits, I was working at the Ministry of Justice.
Yeah.
And then I was creating content on the side.
Yeah.
So it was not until like the content started having traction
Yeah.
that I now, decided to not do the Ministry of Justice. So, but when they saw the success that I was getting from content, okay.
That's
yeah.
And we always
So I
say,
probably
like,
say-
African parents, like, that's what I'm saying, because even in school, I think the dream for us probably was to play football. Was that your
When you was in
dream?
Nigeria,
Even when I was in
I wanted to be
Nigeria.
a politician. My granddad said that. He said, "Oh boy, I've seen it in the spiritual realms. You're going to make change in this country." I don't know what spiritual realms my granddad, God rest his soul, but the spiritual that telling was not. You never know, Sha. But yeah, I wanted to be a politician still.
Yeah, do you want it? But
But of course, I wanted to be a footballer. Yeah.
But did you have Nigerian pastors tell you what you become?
Nigerian
That's like
pastor-
a thing in Nigeria.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so one told me that I'm gonna be held my hand like this. Said, "Oh yeah, oh boy, the Nigerians like, oh boy, you're going to make change in this country."
yeah,
I said, "Yes, I receive it."
they prayed for me. They said you're going to repair organs. Yeah, you're going to change.
You see, the thing with Nigerian pastors, especially when they make prophecy, they never see you in anything like mass comm.
Never.
So never. Is either doctor, medicine. I had a pastor one time tell me, because I told one pastor that, I see myself doing entertainment. It was like, what do you want to become? I say, yeah, I see myself doing entertainment, big. He said, you will become a doctor.
You
Like he said,
medical doctor.
He said, you will become a doctor. My dear.
Yeah.
That's my doctor.
That's my doctor.
There's a
And
way they
that's-
subtly push you into
And-
all those fields. And it's
Even
like,
forget the subtleness. It doesn't even become subtle after, because every time they see you after, my doctor,
My doctor.
they name you. You're now
That's my
become the
doctor.
occupation. That's my
That's my
doctor.
doctor.
How's it going, boy?
Oh, you're doing well.
Studying hard?
Studying hard. Nah. Nigerians, they push you into what they.
Oh my
and there's
God.
only 3 occupations: it's the law, the doctor, and even maybe the engineer.
Engineering.
That's it.
Man,
Engineer.
engineering.
It's only till I got older that I realized there were different types of engineers. They just say engineer.
engineer.
It's vague.
I thought I was gonna be I thought I could be an engineer, but nah, that doesn't make sense. Like, I really, really thought politician could be for me. Genuinely, I thought there was a way I could actually do it. I don't know how. Maybe it would be me getting to the UK, then coming back. Because my uncle done it, But then when I got older, I realized that maybe he saw someone else's prophecy and not my own. But yeah, but that's how things
You're
change.
selling your soul to corruption if you become a politician.
You never know, though.
But that's the African parent belief. But I mean, if you want to do politics, go for it. Though.
Would you let your child be a politician?
That time I'll be an African parent. So that would be the belief as well. But I mean, I can see myself doing politics maybe sometime in the future.
That would be good.
Will it? Well, let's see.
What if they say you're just a jerk? You've been a jerk all your life. How can you be a politician?
My mom is not on board with it anyway.
Oh, fair.
My mom is not on board. She's like, the same belief he has is it's for corrupt people. But I mean, if we live it for corrupt people, then corrupt people are always going to be doing it. So
it's true.
That's
true.
It doesn't make any sense.
true.
It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, good true, man.
I saw Odumodu Black name dropped you.
Yep, he did.
When you hear things like that, how does that make you feel?
I mean, the Modu was so random. I think the first time I heard it was from Tease in the club. Yeah, it was like, the Modu has a song titled Layi WASABI. I was like, what? What do you want to sing Layi WASABI? What's Layi WASABI doing in the song? But yeah, because I know Odumodu and I, Odumodu has this, he's a big fan of Layi WASABI. He's always chatting about me sometimes on Twitter. So yeah, so when he dropped a song called Layi WASABI, I was, anxious to see it. Like, I want to hear the song. So he video called me one time and just played the tune for me. I was like, whoa. It's a big tune though. Yeah. So I'm now in the same group chat with Vinicius, Declan Rice, Layi WASABI.
Nah, I hear it, to be fair.
How do you feel about Afrobeats right now, like as a whole?
I mean, we're in a good place. I'm not gonna lie.
excellent
I'm excited about Afrobeats now, and I've been excited since I've never been this excited since 2016.
Yeah.
I feel like 2016, the advent of when the Mayor Kun came out, the Mayor Kun's Lil Kesh and all was like the start of I started to see the future of Afrobeats, and us, infiltrating the global audience. So
If I'm honest,
dream come true.
If I'm actually really honest, I would say I never thought it would do
Get
what
to
it's
this
doing.
level,
I never thought it would get to this level. If I'm
I
really
never
honest.
thought
Afrobeats has been steadily improving, man. It's been,
Do you know what it is with me?
trying new sounds.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would get to this place where I still enjoy it. Because when most things get to a height, it comes very watered down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I thought 2017 was our height. And that's the year of Afrobeats I hate the most. You know what I mean? But
2017.
yeah.
The year you hate the Afrobeats music.
I don't like it. I just don't know. I don't know, but it's just not my
But it
favorite.
just carried. But I think 2017 was fine.
Yeah, it just carried on.
2017,
2018, 2019. That's when for me it just started to do like.
I think my peak year was like 20, because I've always been a music head since say 2011, 2012. But the songs in 2016, them Abule So, the Lawyer Minikwe Kole Work, them
So
Jagaban with YC.
Yeah.
Those are that's I need someone to put together a concept. The song done it, but like Africa Fest. But I need another one, man, of all of them old school artists coming back. Like I think of someone I was in boarding school, like NATO C.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
10 over 10
man.
chicken.
That was my goat still.
Afrobeats has been long coming for a long time now.
No, it's beautiful to see, man. And what about in the UK? Did you listen to anybody from the UK at all?
So I had a phase, where I was big on UK music.
What year was this?
Say, why is Gracie laughing?
I'm scared.
I had my time though. I think it was like 2014 to like 2016.
2014.
No. Was it 2014? Was it 2014? No. It was not 2014. Like let's say 2016 too. It was during like the EO German time. Marie singing in a German.
That is funny.
That's quite unfortunate, but it's fine. I understand.
Then Dappy, I listened to Dappy.
Daft, don't get me. That's my favorite UK artist of all
Come
time.
and go. That's why I roll with I'm with the bros. Hey, shout out to bros. Let's get that dough. Yeah.
Do you know how many arguments I get into online because of that?
Because of Dappy, yeah. It's been silent for a minute though.
He's just because they went on tour. They done it like N-Dubs is like where Dappy came from. One of the biggest groups in the UK ever. And
Then
they done the O2 Arena.
Dappy. I love Dappy though. I mean, my current favorite right now is NSG. NSG be hard though. The last album, Area Boys. Yeah.
They deserve
NSG never granted. You definitely went through your American phase as well, innit?
No, I was
you
never. I
can't
just.
jerk?
You can't jerk.
No, you can't jerk.
I can't.
You can
You're a
jerk.
jerk.
You're a jerk.
I know. You're a jerk. I know. I learned how to jerk in Nigeria.
You don't know how to jerk.
I learned how to jerk in Nigeria.
Yeah. I learned
Jerk,
it in
cat
Nigeria.
daddy.
It's all,
Obviously, I learned
You
it
said
in
I
Nigeria.
learned in Nigeria.
So it's no surprise to me. I think it could be a surprise for you, but we'll be jerking Nigeria.
I love it.
everything
I love
Nigeria.
it.
Hey, we do everything in Nigeria,
I
literally.
love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, what would you say your favorite Afrobeat song of all time is?
Whoa, that's yikes. That's a tough one, though. But I'ma say.
Think about it. Don't think about it. Proper think about
Go
it.
through all the phases, all the
What
years.
years?
I'd have to list a couple songs. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, you can list a couple after, but list the one first.
Okay.
Just
I
the
think
one.
there's one that I was really stuck on this song. Like, was so bad. I can't even explain it because it was just so random. But like, I have moments where like I would sneak into. I would be in the library and I would be without my earpiece and I would just sneak into the bathroom to just listen to the song. Like I was having like cigarette breaks for the song because it would be so in my head. Like
Infectious.
I need to listen to this because I'm itching already.
What song?
You want to know the song?
Yeah, we wanna
It's
know.
a very random song.
Go on.
Very random. It's by Kiss Daniel.
Okay.
Sofa.
Okay.
It has Sofa by Kiss Daniel.
Okay.
Never.
You already know where it is. We're at that part of the show. We're near the end, and it is my favorite part of the show where we do this lovely game with our guests called Don't Mess Up. You already know what it is. Layi WASABI has named his favorite Afrobeat song of all time.
Wait.
We gave you.
Don't mess up, Azam.
We gave you.
Wait.
We said Farabada. We said take it easy. What is the song? You went to go and look
I'm
it.
gonna explain
I
that.
said I was going to do something. I said I was really stuck on that song.
Oh boy! You said your
You're
song.
not at home now. You're not at home.
I'll give you a couple tips. First things first. Even if you say one word, you're not last in the list. We had a guest who couldn't get her words out.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, you won't be last.
Yeah.
But if you want to finish first, a tip for you is that you can start anywhere you want in the song. So you don't have to start from the beginning. You can start at any point, the part you know the most. So what you have to do in your best voice, do whatever you can, sing the song, and wherever you lie, we'll see at the end.
And that is Don't Mess Up. Literally.
Don't mess up.
Favorite part of the show. So Layi WASABI,
When the stage is yours.
the stage is yours. The
Whenever
floor
you're
is yours.
The law.
So what now? I should sing Kiss Daniel Sofa.
Yep.
You should.
Simple
you
as
should
that.
shout it.
Oh no, you should write it.
All right.
That's good.
I might not get to get like instrumentals or what.
What do you want us to do? Let's get.
Shorty be freaky in the eyes of the older. Baby, one more wine and it's over. Girl, I'm hoping we could chill on the sofa. If I'm hoping we could chill on the sofa.
Nah, that was cool. That was
You
good,
know
man.
well, you know
That was
well, you
good.
know
You
well,
did
you
well,
know
man.
well, you know
You
well,
even gave us a little bit of a performance as well. Nah, we like it.
We
We like
love that,
it.
man. Don't mess up one of our favorite parts. of the show. Like I said to you, you won't be last. We had someone who literally could not get their words out.
Of their favorite song?
Of their favorite song.
Yeah, do be like that sometimes.
Yeah,
Panicked. She panicked.
nervous.
She panicked still. Something I need to touch on before we wrap up.
Go on.
Oh my goodness. What is it with Nigerian parents wanting you to remember things that they cannot remember themselves?
Oh, in what sense?
So, for example, my mum will call me every now and again saying, "Oh boy, what's my email password?" I said, "Wait, hold on a second. Let's break this down." I said, "Mum, you're calling me to remember your email password as if it's my own email."
They've probably asked you to sign in once before, like
And then
years ago.
It
and
should
they
now
still
be my
remember.
Bruv.
It should now be my job.
Because then they be paying for education, so they expect your brain to be sharp. My mom has made me look stupid for that with that thing so many times in front of her friends. So she's like with her friend and she's like, hey, kini, daddy nika shingba.
Yeah.
What are you talking about though? So I'm there, I miss like, oh, young boy will not think about, but he cannot remember anything. So I look so stupid sometimes.
100%.
Like,
It would even be like, what did your uncle that when you were 4 years old? What did he study again in university? That
or anything that has to do with technology, you have to know.
yeah, you should know.
My mom has not brought a phone that I haven't set up.
Yeah.
And if you say you can't do it, you're being lazy.
You're stupid.
You don't want to help me, Abby. It's okay.
My Zoom, is my mic on? Come on, check if my mic's on. Like, bro.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, man, I have to touch on that before we wrap up, man. It's ridiculous, man. I can't do it anymore, man. I've got so many of my mom's passwords on my phone. And it's not my job. But it has to now be my job.
Yeah, no, fact.
So that's essentially it, man. But Layi, we appreciate you so much for coming on. Before we wrap up, is there anything you want the people them to know?
Yeah, basically, my name is Layi WASABI on all platforms. Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter. Follow the boy Layi WASABI, hot Layi WASABI. And don't forget to like, subscribe to Sent Back Podcast.
Hey,
Love that, man.
shout
All right.
love that. Man.
Thank you so much, man.
From us, guys, we're not playing with you. The Sent Back Podcast Games Night is going to be amazing. If Layi was still here, he would be there. Unfortunately, he may not be here. Well, you never know. He could be back or you don't know what the
I never know. When is it happening though?
You don't know what the law. It's in July, the 28th of July. You don't know the law. The law could bring you back. But
Let's see.
yeah, man, guys, please make sure you buy your tickets.
100%.
I'm gonna have the link in the description, so please make sure you're there. But that's everything from myself, man. Appreciate you guys for looking in.
Yeah.
Make sure you comment. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe,
man.
Dance.
Yeah, man, it's all good, man. We just appreciate having Layi WASABI, like the spice in the building. It's wasabi like the spice, no?
Yeah, wasabi.
Have you had wasabi before?
Yeah, I
You
did.
had it
Like,
standing there.
I had like 4 or 5 days
Oh, I
ago.
haven't seen
The
it.
first
Oh,
time.
What did you get?
I got
Sushi.
Yeah, sushi, then the rice rolls, and I had like dragon noodles.
You
But-
love your spaghetti, you know.
Yeah,
Noodles, spaghetti, you love it.
yeah.
It's because
I
you're
do.
long like it, innit?
Nigerians love Chinese. I've realized that.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
get
Ah,
that.
wait. I didn't have a pleasant experience with sushi. I mean, sushi is Japanese though, but
Yeah.
What happened?
You love sushi? Do you love sushi?
Yeah.
I've
I
only
like
had sushi once.
I love it.
When it
like,
was
You love it, yeah?
it's my thing.
Maybe because I'm used to eating, seasoned fish, cooked fish, grilled fish. So like
Uncooked.
raw fish.
Raw fish.
I don't understand it. Like, so it was raw fish on top of moist rice.
Yeah,
Then I
but
have the soy sauce is like oil. Actually. It's like soy oil.
yeah.
Because sauce in Nigeria is different. Like,
It's like
What's
stew.
it?
It's true.
Pleasant
To be fair, we could go into this for days, but anyway, Nigerians, they do this thing though, where it's like even Domino's now. You got suya pizza.
Oh,
you
my
got puff pizza. Have you seen puff pizza?
we hawk pizza now. There's like
You hawk pizza
Yeah,
now?
there's pizza you can get in traffic. It's
On
Nigeria.
that note, it's been the Setback Boys. We are out.
Pepperoni.